Hello, Beachbody champions. I am super, super stoked to talk to you guys today and talk to you about something that has been really a game changer in my business and something that has really transformed my business in the last 3.5 years, because that's about how long I've been a coach. If you don't know me, my name is Sami Glonek. My upline is my sister, Jamie Innes. And when I first started coaching, I actually started coaching as a discount coach. And I was kind of like the glorified discount coach. And when your sister is really involved with something and she really wants you to get involved, but you really don't want to, you kind of don't know what to do. And so if you have somebody who you feel like might be a really good coach, but they're just saying no, and they're just telling you absolutely not, this is just not for me, that was me. And so a little bit about my story and kind of where I'm going with this is I was the person who always knew exactly what I wanted to do. I was somebody who told myself, I'm going to be a dentist, and I don't care what it takes to get there. I have actually been in school for 7.5 years of college, and so when Beachbody came into play and Jamie presented the opportunity with me, I said, absolutely not. No way, no way, no way. That is just not for me. And you know, long story short, I started doing these programs because I wasn't confident. I was very insecure. And, you know, I always thought healthcare was really where it was at for me. And I wanted to alleviate the pain of going to the dentist. I wanted to help people. That's what everyone in healthcare, that's why they go into it. But, you know, always kind of occurred to me, like, why not help people physically, mentally, emotionally, and do kind of the all-inclusive thing with coaching. But like I said, I was a discount coach. And it took me a year of being a discount coach to really transform myself and realize that maybe I could do this. But there was a big game changer of getting me to go from point A to point B. And that game changer was Summit. I actually, when I went to Summit in 2015, I went as that discount coach. And I honestly only went to Summit because I wanted to work out with Shanti. I'm an insanity instructor. That was my jam. I freaking love Shanti. And I bought my ticket to Summit as my sister's Christmas present. Because, like I said, I was a discount coach. I was a dental assistant. I didn't have the money to spend on Beachbody, and I would never do whatever she does. And so I kind of poo-pooed the whole idea of coaching. But I went to Summit, and my flight, actually, when I was trying to go, I was in debt. And my sister paid for my flight, and I actually paid her back in $5 to $10 to $25 intervals. Those little increments, I would pay her and just PayPal or Venmo or whatever I did at the time. And I just slowly paid her back because I wanted to work out with Shanti, man. Like, that was my goal. And I went to Summit as a discount coach. It was me. I was not even Emerald. I was somebody who, I mean, coaching was cool, but to me, I was very skeptical of the opportunity. But I went because I wanted to kind of embrace myself with these live workouts. And Shanti came out, spoke some knowledge like he usually does. The music went up, and I was surrounded by thousands of people, and I was bawling. I was actually bawling. I'm not somebody who would ever cry during a workout. I mean, I'm an insanity instructor. I'm very tough love. And I was just bawling because here I am, in this like small fish in this big pond. And all of these people are not looking at me. They're not judging me. They're not staring at me because I'm different. They're just focused on themselves, man. They are in it to win it. They are here to be healthier and happier. And that was something I'd never been surrounded by before. And so after the workout, I was just pretty emotionally changed, but still a discount coach. And then I went to my first big session. And, you know, a lot of Summit is personal development. And I think a lot of the misconception with Beachbody is that you have to go to Summit as a business builder. And that is not the case, guys. This experience changed everything for me. Everything. I had been a coach for a year, never hitting Success Club, never building a business. I did post on social media, but that was for me. I was skeptical. And here I am, just amazed by what was going on around me. I was so full of personal development and feeling so good that it was like, whoa, this is greater than fitness. This is greater than workouts. This is greater than what we put on social media. And so even though I was basically in debt, going to Summit, not being a business builder, I came back from Summit 2015 and I have never missed Success Club since 2015. We are now an elite team, and I cannot say enough that my business wouldn't have started if I didn't go to Summit. And, it's crazy to me that people are so skeptical of what we're doing as coaches, or, here you are, your coach is telling you to go to Summit, corporate's telling you to go to Summit. You know what you have to go to Summit for? You have to go to Summit because you need to breathe in what you're spitting out. And that is something that changed everything for me, because here I am thinking, everyone's judging me. I'm not going to do Beachbody because I'm not going to be good at it. I'm not going to do Beachbody because I'm not going to be salesy. You know what I went to Summit for? I might have went because of Shaun T, but I stayed because of me. And I stayed because this was something that I wanted to never let go of. When I came home from Summit, one of my coworkers asked me, how was Summit? And I had no words except to say, Summit was life-changing. And I couldn't explain it other than that. It was life-changing. It wasn't just, oh, I'm going to work a business. It was like, if I ever let go of how I'm feeling, I have failed my life mission, because I wanted to feel that way forever. So 3 things to really help you push your business forward, or help you hit your goals, help you to get registered for Summit. First and foremost, I challenge you. Do something for you. Do something greater than you. Go to Summit for you. Don't go because of your upline. Don't go because corporate tells you to. Don't go because I want you to. Go for you. Because the one thing that kills me in this business is when people quit before they have gotten to a live event. And, that was my turning point. That was my number 1 turning point. And so 3 things that I really feel like have been very helpful in helping me build an elite team and building this successful community. I could tell you all day, do your PD, post about your workouts, do the vital behaviors, but I want to tell you 3 things that really go beyond just the vital behaviors, because yes, those are so important. Those are key. They're vital for a reason. But the 3 things that have been super game changing for me, especially on social media, is number 1, first and foremost, do not be afraid to post about coaching. You have to breadcrumb it in. When I first started coaching, because I was so skeptical, I never posted about what I did. I never posted about how we help people beyond just health and fitness. I never posted about how much I was working. And so when people came to me, they knew I could get them results because they saw my results, but they didn't really know what I exactly did, because so many people think our business is posting on social media. That's where they think it starts and stops. But you need to show different ways about how you are working your business. And so an example I give you is, yes, we do these 30-minute to 50-minute workouts every single day. You wouldn't post the exact same selfie every single day, because people would unfollow you. People would not be interested. Nobody wants to see the same thing in your feeds. So you're going to post a selfie. You're going to post a picture of you doing your workout. You're going to post a picture and caption it about how you felt from your workout. You're going to show all of these different things, because that's going to make people understand what you do. And you're posting the exact same thing every day, but in different ways. That's how you need to look at coaching. You need to be posting about it consistently, but in separate ways. So when you're on a team call, for example, you're not going to post just, hey, I'm on a team call, here's a picture of my screen. Okay, maybe that's one time. Then you're going to have somebody take a picture of you on your computer. Then you're going to caption something in a different post about what you implemented from your team call, what you learned from it. Boom, you just posted about the exact same thing 3 separate ways. And it was your way of explaining coaching to somebody who doesn't understand what we do. Number 2, make your excuses your why. Make your excuses your why. And what I mean by this is, so many times coaches say, I don't have time to post. Well, wouldn't posting more give you the freedom later on to have time to do anything you wanted? Boom. You don't have money? Neither did I. I didn't have any money. I told you I loaned money from my own sister. That was humbling. But why don't you work on coaching so that you don't have money struggles in the future? Maybe you don't feel good. You don't feel like it. You have anxiety. You have depression. Why don't you work your business so that when you do have anxiety and depression, you don't have to just all of a sudden freak out about what you other things you have to do. Coaching solves so many excuses, but people don't turn it into their whys. And I think that's the hardest thing for me, because when I'm having a hard day, I don't walk away from my business. I dive right in. And that is because I know I'm going to have less bad days if I push my business harder. I know that I'm going to be able to be with my family because I work my business harder. Whatever excuses are stopping you from building a business, or stopping you from posting, or stopping you from doing the things that you want to do in this business, why don't you write it out and make it a reversal and solve it with coaching? And you're going to all of a sudden want to be like, whoa, I need to work. Not because I want to. I need to, because this is going to change my life. Last thing is, post your posts on social media, not for you. You're posting for them. And this is something I learned somewhat recently, and somebody was talking about in a webinar that when somebody goes to a wedding, they're not looking at the wedding for just the bride and groom. They're at a wedding comparing it to their own wedding or their future wedding. Oh, I liked this better in mine. Oh, this dress was really pretty. I need to have it in my future wedding. Oh my gosh, look at these decorations. I liked mine better. That's what people do. So if you are thinking about that, look at your social media. You utilize what they can think about and post it for them, because that's who they're for. Yes, of course, they're going to follow your fitness journey, your life, but they're comparing it to theirs. So when you're posting about your dog, don't just talk about your dog all day long. Compare it to theirs. Who you can inspire is important, but how you can inspire them is more important. You want to be the person that not only just gets them out of bed, but also inspires them to just keep going it. It's frustrating for me when people all of a sudden are just like, oh, I'm not getting engagement. The algorithm is so messed up. Well, why don't you beat the algorithm, figure out what you're missing, and dive right in? And, when you start making posts of a personal testimony to you and somehow relating it to them, that's when people are going to be commenting, sharing, liking, doing all the things, because you resonated to them. You weren't just posting about, oh, I got my workout in, now I'm going this, and then I'm going to do this later. Hope you guys have a great day, because that's not about them. Like, yeah, of course you can kind of put that stuff into your feed, but look at your posts. Maybe what you're lacking is that relationship to their life. So what I love to do is just give a personal testimony of a little bit of my life and make them give a little part of theirs. What's going to make them respond? What's going to make them feel like they absolutely have to comment? Because so many times I see on social media, like, here's my lunch. What are you guys eating for lunch? Would that make you stop and scroll and type? No, because time is money. And you have to figure out, like, when you're on Facebook and somebody asks a question, what do you feel like you have to comment on? Because that's the stuff you should be posting about. One of my biggest engagements was me giving my personal testimony of going dairy-free, and I asked them what their experience was, if they've had familiar examples of this in their lives. And just tons of people wanted to give their opinion on their dairy-free snacks, or how they felt when they went dairy-free, or how they're going dairy-free. And it got people interested. I could talk all day long about, just like my dog, I could talk about how great he is and how much I love him. But at the end of the day, people are wanting to talk about their dog. And I said this in my personally sponsored group earlier today, but being not a mom, when I'm around a bunch of moms, I love that they talk about their kids, but I've realized that a lot of times when they bring in a conversation about their kid, the other person responds and starts talking about their kid, because that's what people want to do. They want to relate it back to their life. So remember that when you're talking about yourself on social media. People want to be social, but they also want to think about themselves. And so those are my 3 biggest tips to really kind of push your business forward. But at the end of the day, guys, get registered for Summit. Whether you are a discount coach or you are an Emerald coach or you are an elite coach, like, you need to be there for you, for your life, for your sanity. It is going to change your life. And whether you want to build a business or not, I went as a discount coach, as one person. And the next year I had 4 people with me. The next year I had 20 something. And I don't even know how many we're going to have this year, but it changed my life, not just for Beachbody. And so if you want something to just change the way you look at the world, and you want to be surrounded by people who genuinely want the best for you, and you want to learn from people on how to be a better person, a better human being, you need to be at this event. It will change everything. Sacrifice your Starbucks to get there. Drive if you have to. Do whatever you can to get to this event, and then let me know that you regret it afterwards, because I guarantee you won't. Not one person have I ever met wishes they said, oh, I wish I wouldn't have gone to Summit. It's the same thing with getting your workout in every day. You don't just regret you don't regret working out. You regret not working out. So why don't you look at it as Summit? You're going to regret not being there if you're not there. So let's get there. Let's do this. Do this for you, your sanity, your life, maybe your future business. And let's just change the world a little bit of positivity at a time. Hope you guys have a great Friday. Hope this helped. If you have any questions, just drop them in the chat, and let's go change some lives today.